Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief keeps you informed about what's happening in Annapolis, Anne Arundel County, and Maryland. Local news, local sports, local events, local opinion, and, of course, local weather. Your Eye on Annapolis daily news brief starts now.
Good morning. It's Friday, October 17th, 2025. This is John Frenaye, and this is your Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief presented by Annapolis Subaru and the SPCA of Anne Arundel County. Man, I emceed the Tractor and Treat, which is a trunk and treat thing, and costume contest at Homestead Gardens yesterday afternoon, figuring how many kids can there possibly be at 4 o'clock in the afternoon? Well, that answer was over 1,200, and man, it was a lot of fun. If you have not discovered their beer farm up there, do yourself a favor and definitely check that one out. All right, here is a cool OMG fact for the day as we head into the Halloween season. California, Virginia, Pennsylvania, New York, and Texas are the 5 states with the most reported hauntings. Anyhow, we do have some news, so shall we? Anne Arundel County Public Schools are trimming 6 of the 12 early dismissal days, the ones that land at the end of each quarter, and replacing that time with a teacher workday and full day off for students. The Board of Education approved the change unanimously after the General Assembly allowed the county to meet an hourly minimum instead of the traditional 180 days. Focus groups called half-days disruptive, and when Superintendent Mark Bedell opened the proposal to public comment, nearly 10,000 people weighed in. 91% supported the switch, with more than half of the respondents identifying as parents and 28% as district employees. The message: fewer awkward midday pickups, more predictable schedules, and teachers still get planning time, just without the bell interrupting lunch. The Annapolis Film Society and the Annapolis Film Festival are bringing Christie to the Bowen Theater at Maryland Hall on Monday night, October 20th. Sydney Sweeney stars as boxing champion Christy Martin in a story that's about as much about surviving outside the ring as winning inside of it. Now, movie reviewer Mike McGranahan calls it, quote, one of the best pictures I've seen this year, noting the film's power comes from what Martin endures beyond the ropes. Doors do open at 6:30 p.m., the film rolls at 7 o'clock, and tickets are $20 in advance, and if any seats remain, it will be cash only at the door. And if you've ever wanted a boxing movie with more soul than spit buckets, this one's for you, and you get to see it before its theatrical release sometime next month. Annapolis mayoral candidate Bob O'Shea held a press conference the other day. He's pitching a low-budget, high-impact plan to loosen the city's notorious choke points, Forest Drive, West Street, Rao Boulevard, and the Naval Academy Bridge, without waiting years for big construction. The proposal he put forward leans on a rapid emergency incident management system to clear crashes and stalls faster, real-time detection, corridor cameras, dynamic message signs, and coordinated dispatch would keep traffic moving when things go sideways. You want to add in some adaptive signal timing at key intersections, performance monitoring to keep lights tuned, and smart parking tools, garage sensors, app payments, and demand-based pricing to cut circling. On transit, O'Shea would expand the Annapolis Go on-demand service with more vehicles, longer hours, and better regional connections. He also wants tighter development reviews, traffic studies for projects over 10 units, cumulative impact analysis, and proportional developer-funded fixes, plus earlier coordination with county and state partners. The campaign says that many pieces could launch within 12 months using the existing city authority. Renowned sailor and Ward 1 resident Gary Jobson wrote an opinion piece to us about the other mayoral candidate, Jared Littman. He praised Littman and said he underscores the Annapolis' identity as the America's sailing capital. He supports many of his positions, including saying City Dock Resilience Project should move forward without delay to protect neighborhoods and businesses from rising tides and frequent flooding. His support of the liveaboard community as part of the city's maritime heritage, yet opposes turning houseboats into short-term rentals, citing safety and character concerns from boaters. In addition to Jobson's endorsement, Littman has been endorsed by the Sierra Club, local environmental leaders including Joel Dunn, and former Governor Paris Glendening. Boy, there's a lot going on this weekend, and a couple of them are pretty big. All weekend long, up at Homestead Gardens in Davidsonville, it is their fall festival. It's Saturday and Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Pony rides, hay rides, pumpkin cider, and family activities. And you definitely need to check out that beer farm. Tonight at 7 p.m. at Maryland Hall, Ballet Theater of Maryland opens up Giselle, also at 7 p.m., and it's Sunday at 2 p.m. Tickets are $64.46, an odd number, but I think that includes all-inclusive pricing. And you can get live streams from $39. Tomorrow at 10 a.m., the Pride Parade steps off, and this is going to be huge. The route goes a little bit different this year because of the construction at City Dock. It steps off at Calvert and Bladen Street, routes through Church Circle and up West Street over to Maryland Hall, where the festival will continue until 4 p.m. That is completely free and an awful lot of fun. Sliding into Sunday at 3 p.m., St. John's College is going to host the Naptown Philharmonic's Halloween Spooktacular, featuring the Peter Pan Suite and Monster Mash. Plus, a few surprises there. Tickets are $25. There are discounts for students, and my good friend Michael Hughes will be emceeing that. That's always another fun event. Also on Sunday from 10 to 5, Maryland Avenue and State Circle is having their annual Fall Festival, music, food, shopping, a pup parade at 2 p.m., and that steps off from Old Fox Books. Again, that is free. That is the second really big event of the weekend. And normally I don't go into the following week yet, but I want to point this out. Tuesday at 7 p.m. at Maryland Hall, it's Ignite Annapolis. 16 speakers, 5-minute talks to spark new ideas. Tickets are only $10. They're very limited at this point. Get them at marylandhall.org. You want to be sure to catch our local business spotlight this Saturday. This week we sat down with Sophia Hardesty, who is the owner of Naptown Sings and Plays. That does drop at noon on Saturday. And today on Canines and Crosstreks, a lovable and super soft Maltese mix named Billy with an IE. You want to listen to our spot now and then check out eyeonannapolis.net at noon today for some irresistible photos and get all of the information on how you can bring him home. And don't forget that we have our daily newsletter that features only the top local news stories of the day. We send it out to your email inbox at 7 p.m. every single night. That is 365 days a year, all without a paywall. It's perfect for keeping up with the weekend's news since we don't release a DNB on Saturday or Sunday. Putting a link right here in the show notes for you, and please feel free to share it. All right, that's it. Now it is time just to say thank you for listening and putting up with us every day. I do hope that we bring some value to your world, and if we do, please leave a review someplace or tell a friend to give us a listen. We'd also like to thank our sponsors, Annapolis Subaru, the SPCA of Anne Arundel County, Hospice of the Chesapeake, Fish for a Cure, and Interim Healthcare of Annapolis. It is Friday. The weekend is here. Now it is time just to say have a great weekend. Be nice to others. Do something fun and keep shopping local. Now you want to hang tight because we have George Young in your Eye on Annapolis local weather report and then Canines and Crosstreks. All of that's coming your way in just a minute.
When someone you love needs care at home, you want more than just help. You want trusted support from people who truly care. That's where Interim Healthcare of Annapolis comes in. Locally owned and serving seniors in Anne Arundel, Baltimore, Charles, Prince George's, and Queen Anne's counties. Interim Healthcare of Annapolis offers personalized in-home care that's flexible, reliable, and compassionate. From Alzheimer's and dementia care to assistance with bathing, dressing, fall prevention, transportation to appointments, and even 24-hour care. Interim of Annapolis also offers respite care to give family caregivers a much-needed break. With Interim Healthcare of Annapolis, you get the backing of a trusted national network and the heart of a hometown provider. Call Art Dandridge at 443-808-1003 or visit interim.com/Annapolis to learn more. That's interim.com/Annapolis. Interim Healthcare of Annapolis. Personalized service at home, peace of mind, and always there when you need care. Next up, we're diving into today's Eye on Annapolis weather forecast. From sunny skies over the bay to storm warnings that could impact your plans, we've got the details to keep you ahead of the curve. Stay tuned. It's all coming your way in just a moment.
Hey everyone, this is George Young with the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief weather forecast for Friday, October 17th. Pretty chilly out there this morning across the Annapolis region, but temps will warm nicely for the weekend with a chance for some showers not coming back to the area until Sunday afternoon or evening. Look for sunny highs today in the mid-60s after 30s and 40s this morning, with Weekend expected then to bring more sunshine with highs in the upper 60s and lower 70s Saturday, followed by mid or maybe even upper 70s on Sunday, with some showers then expected in the mid to late PM hours Sunday into the overnight hours of early Monday morning before sunshine then returns in full for much of next week. Okay, that's it for today and this week. This is George Young for Eye on Annapolis Weather. Make it a great day and weekend out there. Stay healthy and be safe. And be sure to visit eyeonannapolis.net/weather for the latest conditions and forecast information for the Annapolis region, so you can always stay weather informed.
Fish for a day, party for a night, all for a great cause. Don't miss Fish for a Cure's 19th annual fishing tournament and shore party, Saturday, November 1st at Safe Harbor, Annapolis. Register to fish and raise funds for the Cancer Survivorship Program at Luminous Health and Arundel Medical Center's Gayton and Joanne D. Cesaris Cancer Institute. All funds raised directly benefit cancer patients and their families. Register your boat or get your shore party ticket for fishforacure.org. Again, that's fishforacure.org. That can only mean one thing. We're headed to the SPCA of Anne Arundel County with Annapolis Subaru to play with the pups for this week's Canines and Crosstreks. Sponsored by Annapolis Subaru. Higher standards.
Well, before we walked into Annapolis Subaru, I had the chance to talk to Kelly in the parking lot, and she's got a little white dog. That should not be a surprise to anybody. But this dog is named Billy, and I imagine she's bringing her own Billy because we haven't had Billy for the last couple weeks. But he's back.
But we
Hello,
had two
everybody.
Billies today.
It's Billy the human.
Oh.
Was a dog named Billy before it came in, or were you just like,
I renamed
this looks
it
like a
in
Billy?
your honor. No, it's Billy IE, though.
Oh.
Yeah, Billy IE.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, that's different.
Yeah.
Well, that's probably because the Billy with a Y has been working like a dog for the last
Yeah, that's for
Yeah,
sure.
probably.
Working hard. So this little guy here is a Maltese mix, white, fluffy.
Super fluffy.
Yes, and he's only 10 months old. And
He's super soft.
I know he's got that real sweet, soft fur that Malteses get. But you can see it can mat easily. So if you adopt this dog, grooming is obviously involved no matter what, if it's a Maltese. He's super playful. He loves his toys at the shelter. Obviously, we're working on housebreaking. He's still only 10 months. So we're doing the best we can. But really friendly, has that cute little underbite.
Uh-huh.
And he is just sitting here.
Yeah,
Like a
laying.
good-
He's
like a
actually
good-
laying now,
like a
Billy.
good boy. Yeah. I'm looking at him in a reflection.
And for entertainment, put him in your kitchen because I was watching him try to walk on the tile floor at Annapolis
Oh,
Subaru.
yeah. Not his favorite floor here,
This
Billy.
is- this
Billy
floor
didn't
is-
like Billy's floor.
Yeah, this floor is a little slick, especially if you have paws and
Yes,
Yeah.
much
Claws
happier
and
here on
little-
the carpet.
yeah.
So how long has Billy been with you guys?
Billy has been at the shelter since September 26th.
Okay.
So it's not that long. But for a little fluffy dog, that's probably long because they
Too
usually go
long.
pretty quick. Way too long. It's time for him to go to my
He's
house.
got
They do.
I'm kidding.
another week and Kelly's got it.
Yeah.
That's true. Up to the menagerie. What's new in Subaru, man? We haven't talked. I mean, we've
Yeah,
sort of
Billy,
had to
come
hold our
on.
own in the last couple weeks. I
How'd
know,
you guys do? Was it fun?
We missed you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What did you guys talk about? Anything cool?
Lots of things.
Yeah? Just
No.
talking crap about me?
Lots
No,
of
no,
Subarus.
no. We talked about a new dealership store concept
Okay.
that we didn't know whether it was going to be coming here. And
Oh,
it
yeah,
was
they
more
announced-
experiential because I know you guys just did a renovation and
Yeah, they announced that at the National Business Conference. It looks cool. I don't know. We'll
yeah,
see.
you said it was more experiential and everything else like that. And
Yeah, I
It'll
think
be
it's
a
experiential
surprise.
here.
It
Yeah,
is.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
You come in and
Always.
it's always.
Always.
It's
Well, you
always an
do have the
experience.
display up of the adoptable dogs, which I thank
Yes,
you
we
very
do,
much for
'cause
that.
It is
Subaru Loves Pets Night
Subaru
week.
Loves
Month.
Pets
Month.
It's I mean, we love pets all year round, obviously, but especially in October. So
Well, the board out there looks great. And I mean, you guys have done a great job as far as putting the animals' faces on there and their names and pick one up and then head on down the road to the SPCA and
That's it.
yeah,
And
we'll
adopt.
do everything we can, try to get as many dogs adopted as possible. Just in time for National Make a Dog's Day
Woohoo.
on November 22nd. That's next week.
Or October.
That's
Either
Wednesday,
one.
right?
October 22nd.
Yeah.
Holy crap. On October 22nd. Yeah. Next week. Wednesday.
See, look how scrambled you are.
What month is it?
He's looking ahead. He's a good business
Yeah, I
person.
don't know what,
He's
yeah.
already in the next month.
Yeah, it's October 22nd, National Make a Dog's Day. So if you have a dog, make its day.
That's right.
If you don't have a dog,
Make some
make
other dogs.
a
day.
dog at the
Another dog's day.
SPCA's day.
Mhm.
Right. And when you go out maybe for a walk in your neighborhood, throw some treats in your pocket.
Yeah. Just be extra nice to the dogs that day. I think we're going to have some dogs here, right, Kelly?
We are going to bring the mobile unit with adoptable dogs. And of course, we're going to bring some cats because cats always do well here.
They do.
Your staff.
They love cats.
Seem to adopt the cats.
They love cats. They also they've adopted a few
They
dogs.
have, but off the mobile unit, remember, it's been a lot of cats.
That's true.
So it'll be fun. It'll be a fun afternoon.
And it is kitten season.
Always.
No, it's not always.
Just
feels that way.
11 and a half months out of the year.
It feels like Lights on the Bay, which is always going on, right?
Always kitten season.
Well, I want to see the dogs that come in here on National Make It Dogs Day. Just sort of let them run loose in the showroom. Maybe.
Yeah,
not.
maybe. See, we got to make sure that we're keeping all the dogs safe because we do have, some roads out here and
that's
cars
true.
And all that fun stuff. Speaking of cars, though, if you have been to Lights and Leashes in the past, or if you have picked up a Subaru from any of the events that we're at,
yes.
and it's a little run down, it might need to be traded in. Feel free to come in on November 22nd and trade in your old Subaru for a new Subaru.
Is it October or November? Just
good
second.
God.
Both of them? We can do both times because I got some cool Subarus at home.
No. I don't understand why I keep saying
my dog is obsessed with Subaru.
Feel free to come in on
October
22nd with your old Subaru and trade it in for a new Subaru. The new, I think it's the new Outback.
I want to know if it's a hybrid.
No.
Well, speaking of Subarus and actually Subarus, is there any truth to the rumor that there's like a 0% financing on the 25 Outbacks?
So, yeah, we've got low financing, 1.9 on Crosstreks, Outbacks up to 60 months. So really good time to buy, honestly. Trade values are really high right now. We're looking for used cars and, good time to buy. Kelly.
What's cool?
Right there.
Yeah, it's not quite the last day of the month at the end of the year.
It's not. I gotta wait a little while.
We're getting close.
That's right. I got
close.
like 60 some days until.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny. I'm seeing Billy's got his nose pressed up against the window.
Not me.
Billy or the dog?
Not me.
Billy the dog.
Billy IE.
Okay.
Billy, like an Eilish.
This is
did you know that a dog's nose print is just as unique as a human fingerprint?
Really?
Every dog has its own distinct nose
print.
Wow.
You didn't know that?
I had no idea. Well,
Yeah.
it was,
And
what is it, guilty as
you call yourself a SPCA head.
Do they get prosecuted
You're
for
not-
a nose print?
You're not you're not doing prints when they enter the SPCA?
No, we're going to
Booking
start
them in?
doing that.
Yeah, book them in.
Book them.
Book
Totally.
them. Book them, Kelly.
Well, but I did see that we're actually still doing pretty good on adoptable dogs that have been guests. I was looking at the website before. And I know that when we came in, somebody was asking about
Minnie.
Minnie, who is a Yorkie. And I
Yeah.
did happen to notice that she was there, but we never had her on the podcast.
So your closing ratio has gone down a little bit since I haven't been on here?
A
See what
little, not
happens?
much.
Oh, my.
Not
See
much.
what happens.
Unbelievable.
Actually, there's only, and one that you did meet, but Kobe Tucson is the little Chihuahua with the glow in the dark ears. Just really cool little older dog, 10 years old. Cash and Penny, which is the German Shepherd and the Terrier that are bonded together. And that's a tough.
Yes.
That is a tough
The
one.
Odd Couple.
Yes. it
That's-
is the
that's a
total
tough one.
odd couple.
And then our guest from last week, which was Beowulf, which is the Irish Wolfhound. He's
Yes.
still there.
Beowulf?
Yeah.
Ooh.
He's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
He's big.
9-month-old.
Big
Yeah,
dog.
he's big and getting bigger every day.
Yeah.
How old is
He's
he?
tall. He's about 9.5 months.
Yeah, I think he was.
Holy
That's where he was.
crap.
So he's a puppy, and he's all puppy, but nice and sweet and gentle. Oh, he's just,
I gotta
he's
check that dog
amazing.
out.
Yeah, he's very cool.
Okay.
They're big dogs.
Yeah.
And, I was also reading do you know what the top 5 best dog breeds are for first time dog owners?
I'm guessing Golden is in there somewhere.
Goldens are in there, yeah.
Yeah.
Goldens, Cavalier King Charles, Spaniels, Labs, Bichon Frises, which I thought was odd
Oh, yeah,
because they take a lot of maintenance, don't they?
they do.
Yeah.
Yeah, they need haircuts too.
But the number one was a mutt.
A mutt? I
mutt.
love that. See? That's cool.
It is because they get all the great stuff from everybody
They
and
do.
they're
It's a little
appreciative and
bit of
everything else.
Good
It was
from everywhere.
I was
We're all kind of mutts, aren't we?
I was
We
just
are-
going
we
to
are.
say, we
We
need to
are.
speak for ourselves, you know?
Yeah, we're all a little bit of mutt.
we're a world of mutts, that's for sure. But well, Super Loves Pets Month is going on all October.
October, not November.
Correct.
October.
Because November is when Share the Love starts, right?
That is correct. That is creeping up. That's like less than a month away.
Yes, it is.
Oh my God.
Good things happening.
What happened?
Well, I just saw that National Subaru of America announced a $350 million goal. So you better get on a stick, Billy.
Okay.
Really?
$350 million
give back to the community?
to give back to their national partners as well as all of the different local ones that they have here.
Nice.
And, once again, Annapolis Subaru is working with the Blue Ribbon Project up in Crownsville. So Billy's taking a liking to Billy.
This
Billy?
might be the one, Billy.
No, you're not going to get me. You're not going to get me with this one, Kelly.
Okay, I love that you have your Canines and Crosstreks vest on.
Yeah, it's vest season.
Love it. It is vest
It's
Get in
like,
there.
It's yeah.
All
It's like
social
light
media was
jacket.
talking about all the vests came out.
Yeah. It's time for
I
vests.
love it.
You get the arms are free.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the body warm.
That's it.
I love it. But yeah, we're super excited about National Make a Dogs Day next week, and then also Share the Love. I cannot believe that is less than a month.
I know. It just seems like it just ended.
It really does.
This year really went by very quickly.
Yeah. Well, I feel like the days were long, but the months were short.
Can't agree with you more.
True.
That is.
True. Well, one thing I do want to remind everybody is that on the 19th, which is just 2 days away from now, so that would be Sunday over at the mall, you guys are having a party.
We are.
What?
A Halloween party.
PAWTY.
It's fun stuff.
1 to 3, you've got photos, you've got games, you've got coloring for kids,
Mm-hmm.
you've got plenty of littles and kittens and rabbits and probably some small pup. We have small puppies there.
We do not have puppies there, but if you bring your dog in, you can borrow a costume and get a cool Halloween picture with your dog or your own costume. And then we're going to have an online contest, and we're going to let the public help pick out. So it'll be a social media contest.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
What if you don't have a dog? Can you dress your kid up?
You could, if you want to.
Identifying as a dog today.
Yes.
That's right.
Generally, you are a dog.
I guess it's on the 29th, and I don't know quite what this is, but there's like poets at Bay Ridge Wine and Spirits called a caterwaul.
Yes, that is going to be so
That's
much
a word
fun.
I've never heard of. But...
We actually, Jeff Holland is the one who.
Jeff is great.
Yeah, so we did a dog one, and it was for the dog, poems about your dogs and stuff, and that was over the summer, and it was such a great hit. And I mean, we ended up running out of chairs. We did not expect it to be so popular in the community, but it was. So he announced that night, let's just do it for National Cat Day too. So, and that happens to fall on the 29th.
Cool.
And there's a National Cat Day on the 29th?
Yeah.
How about that?
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
And then you guys take a break for a little bit until Lights and Leashes and Lights on the Bay.
That's right.
Not much of a break.
Not much of a break. As a matter of fact,
couple weeks maybe.
setup is this Saturday. So we're going to start unloading on Saturday.
When?
On Saturday.
This Saturday?
This Saturday.
Holy mackerel.
Oh, yeah.
Like still in October?
Yeah. It takes weeks to set that
How many
up.
tractor trailers does it take?
4. It's
4.
4, and then we have a couple coming from Florida for the new themes this year.
Right.
The ones we already own are the 4 that come from the Eastern Shore. We
That are
store them
stored
over
there that come back, and then you've got 4 more that come in.
New theme, huh?
New theme. I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. Unlike Subaru, it's a secret.
Mm-hmm.
But people do look for it to be new themes, and that's
what was
why
the
we
new
make
thing
sure.
last year?
Last year was the train station.
Yes, I did like
Yeah.
the train station. It was very nice.
Well, it seems that you guys always get behind the stuff that's awesome in town.
That is
You
true.
sure do.
If it's awesome,
Right.
try to sponsor it.
Right. Yeah. Seriously. If
You're there.
If you know of an event that really sucks in town, Annapolis Subaru will be nowhere near it.
Yeah.
But
right.
you talk about,
we stay away.
Lights on the Bay.
Mhm.
You talk about Bands in the Sand,
Yeah.
Boatyard Beach Bash.
Yeah.
I mean, they're everywhere.
None of them suck.
Cool
No,
stuff.
Not at all. And certainly you don't want to miss Make a Dog's Day next Wednesday. You can come down here to Annapolis Subaru, which is 149 Old Solomon's Island Road.
Yeah.
And it said noon to 2 is what you're thinking?
That's right.
Yeah.
And Puppylicious, who makes the dog treats, they're going to have some treats here. So if you bring your dog down, you can get your dog a nice treat. And they're
Really?
and she makes them all homemade, and you know what the ingredients are. So they're going to be very cute and yummy for the dogs.
Wow.
And I do recommend bringing your dog down just so you can just see how that Subaru looks
That's
around
right.
him
It's up to them
or
too.
her. You know, you can
And
put the-
and if you don't have to have had a Subaru before in order to get a new one. So if you've never had a Subaru before and you want to bring your dog and get one, that's okay as well.
That's a really cool thing, though. But I can tell you they last forever, at least with my dogs. Because they're about the same size. They're about the same size as the toy.
19 dogs are about,
they don't chew. I'm sure there's some that are destroyed somewhere.
Yeah. No, they're usually pretty durable.
Yeah, they really are.
See. This one's cool. It's got like a toy inside of it. It's got a trunk. It opens up. Wild stuff.
The trunk opens up?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, the Subarus last just as well as the
Subarus. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
unless your dog destroys it the first day. Then that's not the case.
Okay. So there we know if this whole car deals thing doesn't work out for Subaru, they can go into
toys.
They can go into dog toys.
Yeah.
Into the toy business.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get a home for Billy with an IE, because Billy with a Y has a home, right?
Got a home.
Okay, cool. Check that off the box. We need a home for Billy with an IE. Just came into the SPCA not too long ago. Cute little white fluffy dog. Really got a good personality. Needs to learn some more adult manners.
Hasn't made a noise.
No.
Which is wonderful. Yeah.
And she's very friendly. I mean, she's cautious when, you come up to her and it's like, okay, who are you? Oh, okay, you're friendly. That's cool. But she's just one of the softest things I've ever felt. I keep calling her a she. I'm sorry.
You do, but that's okay.
That's because it's Billy with an IE.
That's right. That's right. But we do need to also find a home for Cash and Penny, who is that Shepherd and Terrier mix, as well as Beowulf, the Irish Wolfhound, and Kobe Tucson, the little bat dog with the glow-in-the-dark ears, which is a really cool thing. You can get that at aacspca.org.
Time out. The ears glow in the dark?
Well, okay. So you weren't there.
No chance.
You were not there.
No chance.
The sun was behind it.
Patrice took some pictures in the sun, and you could literally see like the little blood vessels in the ears. That's how, it was the best picture.
I gotcha. Okay.
I got it here someplace. It's just,
oh yeah, look at that. Was it Pinky in the Brain? Is that the show with the big ears? Oh God, that's good. Okay.
But yeah, Kobe Tucson is cool. An older Chihuahua, and he needs a home as well.
That's right.
So we need to do that. You want to jump in on those Outbacks for the 25s if you're into that.
Yeah.
There's a low financing for a number of things.
26s are coming in December, so let's get these bad boys out of here.
And then just keep in mind, we've got Share the Love coming up, but certainly you want to be back here next week for Make a Dog's Day.
Absolutely.
And if nothing else, just thank Annapolis Subaru for all they do for the SPCA and helping to make dogs' days year after year after year.
Much better. Yes. Thank you.
We love doing it.
Coping with advanced illness can be overwhelming, and determining the best options for a loved one isn't always so easy. But here at Hospice of the Chesapeake, your hometown hospice, we want you to know you do have a choice. You can choose exactly who provides the care and the type of care you receive, and it's your decision when and where your loved one receives that care. We have served our community, family, and friends for over 40 years. We are there when you need us. Learn how we can help at hospicechesapeake.org.
You've been listening to the Eye on Annapolis Daily News Brief. Tell your friends and colleagues, this is the podcast where you can keep up on the latest with what's going on in Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. And don't forget about our website, eyeonannapolis.net, where you can find even more information. And make sure you follow us on Facebook at All Annapolis and on Twitter at Eye on Annapolis. This Daily News Brief podcast comes to you every Monday through Friday at 6 a.m.